Greetings, friends, family, and survivors. Sorry about the wind. I think we've got the grading and backfilling enough that it'll pass the inspection. And I built a little bit of a ramp here because those stairs are going to come out before they go down. I may have to add a little bit more dirt. And then I think we'll stack some boulders against the wall to keep the erosion down until I can get the gutters in place. But next year this is getting a mudroom and a pantry and a deck that comes all the way to the end, and then stairs go up onto the deck from inside the deck so it can be covered by the roof. That way you don't have to shovel the snow off all the time. But I'm building this stuff to code, and I have to get below the frost heave level. So you won't believe it, but it's just these two tiny stairways are going to take almost 60 bags of concrete. And so this one footing alone, all it does is hold 4 steps. So it's 16 wide, or 16 this way and 48 this way, and 24 inches deep, because I have to go down 24 inches. And the same with where the posts are going to go. So it's a lot of mud and a lot of digging. Yep. So pulled the temporary stairs off and stole the dirt from over there, since that whole area is going to be blocked off anyway. Won't be part of the turnout for the mare. Right here's where Carol's craft room is going to go, with a covered porch. But I'll go show you what we did on her tack room. So I had some OSB left over from skirting in the fifth wheel, and some of this insulation, and so we insulated it for whatever it was worth. I was tired of storing it, so why not stick it in the walls? So her saddle rack will go in this corner, and bridles and blankets on this wall, and then I think shelves over here. So I gave her a service outlet there, and I didn't have any 2-gain boxes, so I just used a couple single gain boxes. So we've got a solid exterior solid core door for here. And so she's got a light there, an outlet there to plug the clippers in when she's clipping the mare, or my gelding if I get one. So I'll still have to close this side in. Got started on the electrical. That's still the 12-volt system in there, but this is all hot now. So you need to add another light there, and then one around the corner inside her stall. Then we're going to close in the stall at both ends, and I'll decommission this 12-volt system. Just flashing, it's happy. Hi, Tika. You're the star of the show. Hi. So I just went with direct burial. What is it, NMB, something like that. And this is not really code, but it's in direct burial cable, and it's what I had. Better than stapling a Romex on the wall, right? So that's all heated up for her, and that's a happy thing. So I think what we're going to end up doing, so I can get the storage back, because we can hold 1 whole year hay in here. And we're not ready to build her real barn, which goes over there. So I'm going to extend this roof all the way out to right here, and I'll take those boards that are on those stringers and just put them in here, and we'll put a year's supply of hay in here, and then I can get the lawn tractor and the quads and motorcycles and stuff like that in here and locked up. So that'll be a good thing. Got to close in the other wall and put in a passage door there. So it's coming along. It's been really great having Dad here to help. He is an amazing man. Selfless, hardworking, incredibly knowledgeable. You just never guess that he's 89. He can way outwork me. So that seems like an awful lot of concrete. It's a pallet plus 4 bags just for 2 tiny stairs and platforms. But if you're going to do it to code, and they're going to ask me, they're going to say, well, how deep is it? Did you do it to code? And I want to be able to say, well, yeah, I did. The truth is, frost heave is the serious issue here, and it pushes stuff up out of the ground all the time. For instance, that slab right there, you can clearly see it's still tilted at an angle like this. I poured it right on top of the ground, and frost picked it up, and it didn't settle back to where it used to be. So it's an issue. The dirt right there in front of the generator shed, that was heaped up about 6 inches all winter, and now it's flat again. So that's a lot of lift. And so if you're going to build something that's permanent, you really need to pay attention to your zone. Now for us, our frost heave is only 24 inches, and I think our freeze pipes only have to be, I think 28, something like that. And I've got friends that some people have to put their water pipes in 5 feet deep, and some places 13 feet deep. Yeah, yikes, that's deep. But I only want to do it once, so we're just going to do it right, even though both of these stairways that we're putting in are temporary. Yep, that's right, they're temporary. They're going to be here for 1 year. Then I'll tear them out and build the decks. But code is code, and you want to be a good witness to everybody, right? So we'll do the best we can. Looking out the window here from my office, that building does not require any codes. You're able to put in a pole barn of 400 feet with no height restrictions and no permits. So I'm not going to be concerned with trying to bring that one up. I won't be able to afford to. So when we put in the slab, I would actually have to go down with a standard spread footing and pour T's at the bottom and then cap that with a slab. So I'd have to go down 24 inches and of course remove the building and dig up all of the anchors, and I don't want to do all that. It hasn't moved. I don't think it ever will. But there's no permits required on that, so we're good to go. If we keep it, we'll just deal with it if it wants to move around some. All right, hope everybody's doing well. Have a blessed night.